So freaking funny.
Hashtag I was there.
Oh, good raid, everybody.
Yeah.
That's good skin.
I had a feeling I'll be honest, I had a feeling that he was either one, not gonna show up, or something weird like that was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
The other day when we did that DSC teaching raid and oh boy left. I thought that like my teaching made him leave, but now I can say I see what that looks like now when you get 2.5 minutes into explaining loadouts and a motherfucker just leaves the whole fucking clan. So I see that now. I'm glad. You get these experiences in teaching raids that you probably won't get
Oh my
elsewhere.
god, you deal with so much bullshit, it's not even funny.
Mm-hmm.
I hate it. And then when you get a really good player and they're ready, you know, I mean, I remember when Cliff started and he comes in, he's like, yeah, you do this, 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 and this. We're like, oh, he watched the video. Like, that never happens. Nobody ever comes prepared.
I even
So
asked
funny.
questions ahead of time because I'm like, I don't know if I have all the equipment because I was still so new. I'm like, I don't know. I'm working towards like sleeper and trying to get everything, but I don't know if I have it yet. Is this gonna work? And yeah, fun times.
Yeah, I mean, I have no problem giving other suggestions. If you don't have it, we'll make it work. But I was just curious if he had it. Like if you said no, I'd be like, it's okay, bro. We'll figure it out. Let's see what else you got. But that's fine. That's fine.
That's fun.
I mean, honestly, he just saved me a lot of work for having him to teach all 5 raids. So it's okay.
Yeah. Snake is typing. Oh. Sounds like he is not up for it.
Hey, Snake, do you want it? Leaves it
there. See, that's what I was gonna try to make a joke. Alright, well, Torch and Mosey were the other two that were on, but neither of them are currently on.
Big qualifier right there. Big qualifier.
Solid.
Players
Oh, who left the clan now?
Skinny is currently gone, so maybe
Skinny
got
sits still too long.
yeah.
He's yelling from the other room.
Yeah.
Dang, bro, I thought you
Didn't
left
realize I was
the
sitting still that long.
Skinny has lost the clan. Left the clan.
Guardian down. I saw what you put in the raid reports.
Thanks, man.
What?
Did you raid report?
Yeah, raid report's very solid.
Yep.
Good at rallying. What the fuck? Oh, Fred can't see it, but we have this raid report where we kind of post everybody's progress so we know where we left off with them from last time. And so he put Ghost, first encounter, did good at rallying, didn't have a strong loadout, left the clan.
That's a great. That's
So
a good,
funny.
succinct summary. Nice job.
Solid report.
Really good at rallying, that's about it.
Yeah.
Knew how to hold square, great.
Oh man.
So funny.
Oh, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
I've never had that happen ever. Usually someone, they go, oh, I don't have something. And I'm like, okay, well, do you have this, or this? And they're like, no. I'm like, okay, well, we'll make it work. It's fine. You're already here. So let's make it work. Oh, it's so funny. That was the most craziest thing I've ever seen. Like, it just got so quiet. All I said was, hey, do you have sleeper? And then it was quiet for like 5 seconds, so I thought he was looking to see if he did.
Yeah, I thought he was trying to get back to
And then,
Yeah.
yeah.
elections.
So, yeah. So all of a sudden, I see at the bottom of my screen, Claire left fire team. So I was like, oh. So I go to message on Discord, hey, did you get DC'd? And it said, so-and-so left the clan. I was like, oh my god.
Did you even get to hit send
I don't
to
know,
ask
did
you if
I?
you got DC?
Did I send it? I don't know.
Let's see.
No, I didn't even get the chance to send it.
Oh,
I had it
this
typed, I
shit's
know.
on speed dial.
Cool, I'm gonna clutch this.
That was just...
Bully's ratting on you.
Holy, shut the fuck up. I hate you all.
Did good at rallying. I'm still busting up.
Yeah, in my raid reports, I try to highlight like ups and downs, but I mean, for that one, it's just you press square
you
for
had-
5 seconds.
You had an up? Yeah, you had an up. You knew how to rally. That was good.
Aiden,
He's good at rallying.
very good at rallying.
Proficient even.
Yeah.
But what do you want me to run here?
Okay, don't get
Anything
mad
you want,
though.
man. Just don't leave.
Don't get mad, man. Don't get mad. It's a suggestion. It's not a.
Don't worry,
you
I don't know
must
how to
or
leave fire
else.
team.
Yeah.
I would like 20 if I did.
We're just running linear fusions. I don't know if you ever ran this raid or not, but I can go over it if you need to.
Yeah, I know, I've never run it. Well,
Okay.
I ran it once, but I was not all there.
I gotcha. So loadout again. Don't get mad. You can run either linears, so like sleeper or any heavy linear with vorpal or firing line on it. You will also need a secondary fusion with you can run like Cartesian or with vorpal or any other fusion with vorpal, or even null composure works fine. And then whatever you want to run for your primary. Supers, tether, golden gun, or blade barrage. Choose your poison.
Pull out my fusion.
And then once you are all set and rallied, I'll explain how the encounter goes. So far, we've gotten further than earlier, so.
I don't know. He's not landed down here yet. So
So that's true, that's true. That's true.
I'm
Oh,
watching
he
a
hasn't
YouTube
rallied
video
yet
on how
either.
to leave the group.
Gotcha.
Oh,
He's prepared.
you know what? Actually, I just realized that raid report is horribly inaccurate because he didn't even rally. He never even got his loadout set.
Oh, no.
Jeez.
Fair.
he
Hold on.
ra-
Let me make
no,
my
he
adjustment.
rallied.
Time to edit.
He rallied with Arbalest, and then I said, "That's not a great weapon. What else do you have?" And then he left.
Okay, I stand corrected. I didn't realize he rallied.
Because I
Talking
saw
to his
him do it
Arbalest
because I was sitting there watching.
Don't listen to him, Arby.
Yeah. So he did hold the square.
Maybe he's just an arbalist main, and maybe
Arbalest.
That's just thing.
I mean, I
RB
knew
only
something.
runs.
I knew something was wrong when he came in with Foe Tracer on for a PvE thing. I was like, okay, this is where it's gonna get bad here. I think he's a new player, which is fine. I have no problem teaching newbies, but usually the newbies kind of listen to your advice because they're new.
Well, I now need to see an arbalist Cali run only. We're gonna have to.
I mean, I'm not saying it does horrible damage, but there's better things out there. You know what I
You know what
mean?
does more damage? Staying in the raid.
Yeah, that's true. Nice.
Not leaving
he
the
made
clan.
it down here and he didn't leave. Awesome. Okay, let's do it.
Well,
Okay. Alright, so the main idea of this encounter is there's 9 plates on the outer rock wall, and if you guys look on the middle here, there's 3 sets of 2 of these symbols here. So we have Smiley or Cloud, this one. Over here is Infinity Snake, because it looks like the infinity symbol. And then over here we have 8 Snake, because it looks like the number 8. And the only one that's not shown here is what we call Double Down, which is the 2 snake heads down, which is that one.
Okay.
So the way this works is, we can look at this plate. Just don't step on the plate because that's what starts it. So we will all pick a plate. There are 6 symbols in the middle, and there's 6 of us. Each of us will get a plate that has that one of those symbols in the middle. What we'll do is, once we figure that out, you'll go to your plate, and on your plate there's 3 sections, the left, middle, and right section. You're going to stand on your plate the whole time. 2 of those sections are going to have these little blight balls on them. And as long as you're standing in the section that's not glowing, when those blight balls pop, it won't instantly kill you. One little toe over the line will instantly kill you. You'll stand on this for 3 rotations. So once the blight balls pop, 2 different sections will start glowing. You then just shift yourself over to the non-glowing section. Once you get through three rotations, a knight will spawn. Kill your knight. And if you cleared the correct plate based off the symbols in the middle, your symbol will disappear. Okay, if we got the wrong plate, an ogre will spawn right where the boss is standing right now. All right, so that's how to get to damage phase. So now, damage phase. There are these doors all the way around the arena. There's a top tier and a bottom tier. So the way this works is the boss is going to go to any of the 3 sections and stand above any of the 3 sections of doors. So if the boss is standing here, we'll do damage to her until she charges her weapon, which you'll see because she'll raise her hands, and there will be this giant beam of light. That means doors are going to open. So 6 doors here will open. And we usually label the doors 1 through 6, the open ones, and they can spawn randomly. The game will open a random set of 6 doors. So you could have 3 open doors at the top, you could have 3 at the bottom, you could have 1 at the top, 5 on the bottom, you can have all 6 in one row. It's just random. And everybody has to go into a door by themselves. So we designate door numbers. So I'll be door number 1, the first open door. Cliff will be 2. Feb will be 3. Sanctus 4. Skinny 5. Fred 6. Okay? So the way you'll look at it, you'll look at the open doors, count it like a book. You read from top to bottom, left to right. So you're just going to count the open doors, and once you count the 3rd open door, that's your door, and you can go into it. If we double in a door, both those people that doubled in the door will die. Okay? Stay in the door will close on its own, and it will release you. Once you're released, the boss will then go to a different section. We'll do some damage, and then the doors right below her will open again. Rinse, repeat, get into your numbered door. And she'll go to all 3 sections in here for 1 complete damage phase. And then if we don't get it in 1 phase, we just go back, and these symbols above here in the middle will change. And then you just go and find a symbol that matches one of the symbols in the middle on the cave walls and cleanse that new plate. Make sense?
Yep.
Any questions?
Yeah, what number was that again?
Let me check. We usually go based off roster. So roster has you number 3.
Alrighty.
Alright, so we need Cloud, Infinity, or 8 Snake. So there's an 8 Snake by me, and there's a Cloud right next to me also. So whoever needs one.
Yeah, looks like Sanctus and I have the infinities.
Okay.
There's the
Here,
other ones back here next to me.
Yeah, come over here, Feb. There's one right in between me and Sanctus. There's a cloud plate. Yep. Perfect. And we can get on our plates.
Skinny, you're muted.
And then
Callie
you're gonna-
may teleport in front of you. You can just ignore her.
Yeah, just shoot her a little bit. She'll disappear. Just make sure you're standing on the non-glowing section and then rotate to the next non-glowing section. Yep. And just wait for those light balls to pop.
Get on.
Alright, and you're gonna rotate again. And then after this rotation, your knight should spawn in front of you. Knight should be spawning in. Kill your knight. And then once you kill your knight, you'll notice symbols are starting to disappear in the middle.
Where is my knight?
We're just waiting for 2 infinities.
Yeah, I don't know where my knight is.
The slackers over there.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Perfect. Alright, now we can come down in the middle here. And DPS starts now. So she's standing there. We're going to stay in the middle and shoot her until she does her weapon thing, which is the light. Okay, you can stop shooting. You're going to look at the doors. They're going to open and just count the empty spaces. And go in your door and stay. Perfect. Then we're going to come back out and damage her in the next section. Perfect.
I can no longer see her head.
Yeah.
Alright, she's doing her weapon, so we'll look at the doors. Go in your door. And then if you have a super, go ahead and use it on her. Hopefully we can get that last bit so we don't have to get plates again. Just commit. Perfect. Nice job. Easy peasy.
Oh yeah, crap! I completely forgot.
And
that I have...
there's no chest that automatically goes to your inventory.
You have my thanks, Guardians.
completely forgot that I have some of this armor to put on.
You don't have
Oh,
to
the
put it
red
on
read
until
on?
the
Yeah,
end.
you don't have to put it on until Riven, though.
No, I have great hunt armor too.
Oh, gotcha.
Because I was farming those chests for the Taken mods before they took them away from everybody.
Oh, I see. Yep. We're going to go to the extra chest.
I keep hearing.
It's an oracle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not crazy.
No.
All right.
We should have played it like you were, though. We should have been like, what are you hearing?
I would just chalk it up as
Here, go
Cliff
ahead. I'll wait
with the
for
soundboard.
it. Yeah, that's true. We could have just said it's Cliff.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You know, I like to joke with everybody like that.
Yeah, and then just walk up right here. And then if you look, there's a little tree branch right there. Don't go in the portal because the chest is right before the portal. But you're going to jump to right here. Yep, and then chest right there. Then you can go through the portal. And go to the right. And then you can jump straight across. Yep, go to the other side.
Oh, the other thing.
Yeah. Yep. And then just walk up that pillar, and then you'll jump straight to me, or down below here. Okay, now we're at the most complicated encounter in the ring. Once we get past this, the rest is a piece of cake.
Now, is this the one where you have to do the run at the end of it?
No,
that's
this
Riven.
encounter, but there isn't that encounter you're talking about that brings you to the vault, like the chest place.
Yeah.
That one's the very last encounter.
Yeah,
after
that's an
Riven.
absolute nightmare if I remember correctly. For me, at
Oh
least.
no.
I hated it.
No, we'll explain how it works. It's pretty simple.
Okay. Any particular loadout here?
So loadouts, I think swords work the best, but it's up to you if you want to use linears. I personally like the sword and the wither horde for tick damage, but that's up to you.
Okay.
But yeah, you can use sword or linears, infusions. Supers wise, you're gonna want supers for ads. We're not supering the boss, so things like tether work really well. Blade barrage works great. You could do even arc staff does fine in here. Up to you. It's like the only time arc staff is good in PvE.
Okay.
Okay, Fred, do you know the puzzles in this one?
I do. So yeah, we all got to jump on the 3 things around Shirochi and point the lasers. You guys go counterclockwise.
We go. Yeah, we shoot to the right. Whoever the person is to your right.
Okay. And then the puzzle is you read a 3x3 grid, and then you read left to right, top to bottom, just like before.
Yeah, and then those blanks are numbered 1 through 4, kind of like a phone dial.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Okay, so why don't you be puzzle piece number 1 then?
Okay.
And then, Feb, since this is your first time in here, I'll give you a prism so you could see how the puzzles work, because it is a little confusing. Unless you want to try a puzzle, I'll explain the whole puzzle to you. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do.
I'll try it next time.
Okay. Alright. Alright, so for the prisms... Crap, I'm trying to get my... Hold on. I'm trying to get my freaking cord because my headset's... Okay, so for prisms, the way this encounter works as a whole, it's basically a 4-minute run, and you have 4 minutes to do 2 mini damage phases and 3 puzzles. What's going to happen is once we open those doors, there's going to be a bunch of thrall and knights. Knights got to go down first. Without killing the knights, you're just going to have ads that keep spawning and spawning, and we cannot progress without those knights being taken down, so that the little ads can stop coming in. Once all the ads are down, you'll notice the boss is sitting in an area that's surrounded by 3 plates. Those plates, those people are going to pick up those prisms that are on those plates and shoot each other in a circle, and that breaks the boss's shield, so she's vulnerable. You'll notice that her health bar is sectioned into 6 sections, so we have 6 mini damage phases. You just have to get to that 1 check mark per damage phase. Once we get to that check mark, she then teleports out to the next location for the next damage phase. So we have to run to the next spot, again kill the knights, kill the little ads until nothing's spawning in. The prisms will spawn again, shoot each other in a circle on those plates, breaks the shield, another mini damage phase. So that's 2 damage phases. Once we get to this, after the second damage phase, we'll get into the puzzle room. Those that are not doing a puzzle, so Fev and whoever else, will figure that out in a second. Your guys' job is to clear the ads. When we stand on those plates burn, so we're taking damage while standing on them. If we're also getting pelted by ads, that's also going to decrease our health even faster. There's also going to be phalanxes, with those taken phalanxes that have those push shields. Those are pretty annoying, especially if someone's standing on a plate and they get booped off by one of those, because then they cannot get back on that plate, which then messes up the puzzle rotation, which also could result in a wipe. So the phalanxes are 100% priority in that room. The rest are just thrall. So if someone jumps off that plate, they then cannot get on that plate again to complete the puzzle piece. So that's important. Once we complete the puzzle room, we'll do 2 more damage phases, get to another puzzle room, and then the last 2 damage phases. So there's only 2 puzzle rooms. So since you're doing a prism, you're going to be doing the prism that unlocks the boss's shield for DPS. So after we kill all the knights and the thralls, these prisms will spawn on the plates. You'll be partnered with 2 other people. Again, those plates, when you stand on them, they burn. So just get by a plate, wait till your other 2 partners are ready. We will all say, okay, ready, set, go, jump on your plate, and you are shooting the person to your right. It's the trigger button just like any other weapon, or what, I don't know if you're PC, whatever you use to shoot.
Mhm.
But you're gonna shoot your teammate to the right, and if you keep the boss in your camera or in your view, you will see that a white spiral goes up the boss. That means you broke the shield. You can get off before you die. Okay,
Yep.
and then you just damage for that 1 little 1/6 of a health bar.
Okay.
And then continue to the next one. To make things efficient, it's good for those that are doing prisms to call out what plate they're going to get, so that we're not running around all crazy, because remember, this is a timed thing, so the more communication and what we are doing, the easier this is going to be. Okay, any questions on what we're doing?
Nope.
So Fred, you got puzzle piece number 1. Quick,
Yep.
Skinny, Sanctus, you guys want a puzzle piece? I could do a puzzle piece.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll take 4 just to make sure everyone's where they need to be.
Okay, I'll do 3. Anybody want 2?
I'll do 2.
Okay.
And then just to confirm, in the puzzle room, once I can't jump on the same plate twice, right? I have to call out a switch if it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, correct. So the way we do that is Let's say in the first puzzle piece you had already stepped on that piece, and the next puzzle piece it's telling you to step on the same one. You can call out a switch. So since you're number 1, based off the rotation, number 1 and number 2 always switch together. Number 3 and 4s always switch. So if you're number 1, you just say, hey, 1 and 2 switch.
Okay.
And then you guys will swap.
But
Because
same.
most likely number 2 didn't step on the one you stepped on.
Yeah. And obviously the same if 2 calls a switch, they call it with me.
Yes. Correct.
All right.
Let's see. I'll do a prism with Feb. I need another
Oh,
prism.
I'll hop on a prism as well.
Okay.
I
Perfect.
did not know that. I changed around one of my fragments. It took my super away. I didn't realize it.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. You'll get
I
it back
know.
pretty quick.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I just didn't realize it.
Who needs supers?
Yeah. All right.
It's
So once
approach.
y'all are ready, we can approach the door and it will open. So we're gonna kill all the thrall. They're gonna spawn right here, and then we're gonna continue to the left. And the boss is gonna be under that temple-looking kind of gazebo thing.
And if you don't get shot by any bolts, that would be a personal favor.
Yeah.
Man, fuck that.
If you guys get in, I'm not on King's account. I'll be really upset.
You just do it by accident.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna get the plate that's in the back right. Who's gonna get the front?
I got front.
Okay, and then the other person will get the other one. Yeah. So that way we're ready for when prisms spawn and we can maximize on our time. Alright. Go ahead and pick it up and jump on and shoot the person to your right. Perfect. Alright, you can get off and DPS. Alright, now we continue. Remember, knights gotta go first. Knights are in the right side. And then there's an ogre. Perfect. Now we keep continuing. This is where the next second part of damage will be.
I'll take far plate.
Oh,
Okay. I got the one to the far right. So Feb, you could get the one that's right up close.
Yep.
Yep. Last round of ads and then the prisms will spawn. We'll make sure all ads are taken care of before we jump on.
Ooh.
Oh, just kidding. She decided she wanted to do one more. Alright, prisms are up. Go ahead and pick them up. And jump on. Shoot the person to your right. And you can get off. And DPS. Alright, so now we're entering the puzzle room. So your phalanxes typically spawn to the left and right of the room. So make sure we're watching those. I said I was puzzle 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
3 is ready.
Two's
One's ready.
4 is ready.
Go ahead, jump
Alright,
on.
jump.
Okay, next one. 3 is
One is
ready.
1 is
Two's
ready.
ready.
4 is ready.
Jump on.
Jump.
Hold on, stay there. Sorry. I couldn't jump for a second.
Okay. 1 is ready.
Two's ready.
3, 4 switch, please.
Alright. 3, 4 can't switch. I just jumped on that one.
Okay, can
I'll do.
someone jump on 3?
Yep, I got 3.
Okay, go ahead, jump on.
Go.
Perfect. Alright. Thank you, Cliff.
No worries.
Always good to have an extra.
It is. Alright, so there's these pedestals that kind of spawn in the air. They do rotate, so if you end up falling off, it's okay. Just jump back up on, and you'll meet us up here. So now we're going into the next 2 damage phases. And if you look above your super, it says Zero Choose Song. That's the time limit we have to do 2 damage phases in 3 seconds. Okay, so I got the prism plate all the way to the back left. If somebody wants to get back right.
I got back right.
Okay, and that's how you can get the one right up front. Alright, prisms are up. Go ahead, jump on, and shoot to your right. Good. Now DPS. Alright, now we continue to the next DPS area. Get the knight. Perfect. Knight spawn on the upper left platform there. Perfect.
Alright, I'll take the plate by the dip.
Alright, I got the one on the right side. If you want to take left, and Feb, you can get the one right in front again.
Yep.
Alright, prisms are up. Everybody's ready? Go ahead, jump on. And DPS.
Also, just as like a helpful rule of thumb, if for whatever reason you're shooting to your right and it doesn't register, just move towards the center of the plate a little bit.
Gotcha.
Sometimes it's a little touchy.
Oh.
So we have a shit ton of time. We have a minute and a half to do this, so no rush. Take time. Pay attention to your plates you're standing on.
Dude's ready.
Okay, 1's ready.
3's ready.
4's ready.
All right,
Go ahead.
Go. Okay.
3 is
1's
ready.
4's ready.
2 needs a switch.
Alright, 1 and 2 switch.
Okay.
Can you do that one, Fred?
2's ready. 2's ready.
Okay, go ahead. Nice.
Alright.
4 and 3
Okay.
switch.
Four,
Alright.
three,
2's ready.
1's ready.
Hold on,
Go.
I gotta faint link. Okay, go.
Go.
Oh, don't jump off.
Shit.
Okay,
No, he's fine. He's
hold
fine.
on.
He hit my plate. It's fine.
Oh, did he? Okay, good.
Yeah, he hit my plate.
Ooh, that was close. Okay. It looked like you jumped on it. I swear you jumped on it.
I thought I did too. I panicked.
That's fine. I'd rather you hit my plate. You won't need it. So.
Alright, same thing. Jump on up. If it rotates, that's okay.
Oh. That was weird.
Fred got annihilated by all the fire.
You said misadventure. Didn't even.
I'll take the plate
Oh.
by the ledge.
Okay, I got the plate to the ledge by the right. If you want to take left. And then Feb, you got the one right in front again. Prisms are up.
Yep, I'm just gonna right there now.
Alright. Hold on.
Alright, I'm here.
Okay, go ahead, jump on. DPS. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
Oh no, my hammer.
I know. I only got one heavy flame.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh, I'm good. I got plenty heavy.
Alright.
On this, ads will not
Yep.
stop spawning. So just, we'll call
Well-
out when the orbs nut things come up.
Yeah, we'll have to do DPS while, or do the prisms while kind of getting hit a little bit, because they don't stop coming in on this one. This is the last DPS phase, so we just gotta kill her here, and then that's it. I will get the one to the far back right there.
Okay.
Alright, I'll get this one here.
Someone, okay,
Right,
prisms are
front
up.
right.
I got far right. Someone get the left and front. Perfect. Alright, go ahead. Shoot each other.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're okay. I'm gonna stay here. Yeah, we got
Get
it.
it?
We got it. That's okay.
Alright, cool.
It's a worthy sacrifice.
Yeah, that's all that matters, man. As long as we got it.
DPS quick. Nice job. Very good.
First try, fuck yeah.
Alright, well,
Was that the
if we
first
could
try?
do that first try, the rest of the is gonna be a piece of
I feel like I've
freaking
done
cake.
that a lot today,
Saved
though.
my sister.
I know. I hate that fucking encounter.
Horror.
Anybody get the challenge? No?
No.
Damn.
Man, if we did.
We were in there trying to do the challenge for what, a couple hours?
Yeah, 2-3 hours.
Such a pain in the ass, man. I hate that's the worst challenge.
What is that one supposed to be?
You can't get hit by her bolt. Like you can get hit by her push mechanic and that little pool of light that spawns on the floor.
Yeah, the
But you can't get hit by the bolt. And what sucks is it used to tell you challenge failed because you had the bounty. But now since we don't have the bounty, we have to play the fucking guessing game. Like, oh, did you get hit? I don't know. I might have.
I
Okay, well
see.
let's just wipe. So
And
it
then
just
there was
sucks.
like what 4 times we got to the end, and then like someone had got splashed a little bit, and we didn't know it.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. It's the pain in the ass. That's all that King needs for Riven's Bane.
Mm.
I was trying to get it done for him today. But I could only get I only got the Cali one done for him.
Yeah, I need all those too. But I also need DePetro's run, so.
Oh. Let me go back for Feb so
Secret
he can get
chest
the
on.
extra
Yeah, do I
chest.
go up this tree? that what I have
You
to
can
do?
come to me. Oh yeah, yeah. You're all the way over there. Okay, climb the tree. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm coming back. Yeah,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Your welcome kept me here
come
so
to this
long.
branch right here
A better fate than my kin suffered.
on me.
But paradise
Oh.
is a prison
Oh,
one
there.
cannot leave. I would so love to repay the hospitality of those who used my words to carve this
There you
city
go. And then we're gonna
into the
jump to this
screaming
spot.
surface of reality.
My bad. I didn't mean to leave you. I thought you were with
That's
me.
fine.
And then we'll go get that extra chest.
Unlocks beloved power.
Thanks.
Alright, so we're gonna jump on this tree, and right at the top of the tree is like a little ledge. Literally right here where the grenade is.
Oh, shit.
You're okay. Yep, what's
There you go.
Yep. And then we're gonna go up again.
Are you kidding me?
Straight up.
Oh no.
Yep. And then it's over here.
Who the hell finds these things?
I don't know. I'm not that adventurous to look around
Right.
like that.
Just trying to clear it.
Yeah, exactly.
And now we're gonna do a jumping puzzle.
Yeah.
Hold on, Fred. Don't res. I'll come get you. Oh, never mind.
Oh, it's alright.
That's okay. So in here, if you progress halfway, don't res because it's gonna put you right back at the beginning to start over. So I'll just come get you. We're gonna jump to this one, and then we're gonna hit this plate when it flattens out a little bit. And then right here. Okay, just want to make sure I didn't leave you because I don't have a radar right now. Jump to this one. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna have to get Fred. Oh, he's right here. Perfect.
You are destined to fight.
Okay, we can hit all the way to this platform here. And then you're gonna go to the next rotating one right here. And then to this one.
Stay. Okay. I'm safe.
There you go. Alright, so we're gonna jump to this. And up to this portal in the middle.
Alright.
Did y'all make it?
I made it.
Okay. Perfect.
Give me 1 second. I just gotta hit the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Alright. I'll wait for him just so, because I don't know if he knows this one or not. But let's talk about loadouts. Again, linears work really well. You don't have to run double fusions as this boss dies really quick. So if you just want a heavy linear fusion or even Xeno works really well, you can do that. Supers, it's up to you. Tether, Golden Gun, Blade Barrage, all those work really well. That's really it. This boss is really squishy. He dies easy.
Sweet.
Okay, I said that'd be quick. So I heard you talking about linears though. So are we gonna do damage back here? We're not gonna go under his ass.
No, we'll do damage up by the door behind him.
Okay.
Hold on, let me change my loadout before I rally and I realize I don't have the right stuff on.
So yes, we are going under his ass.
Gotcha.
Yeah, under his butt. Yeah.
I'm assuming that somebody else is running bubble. Is that a correct assumption?
I'll run bubble.
Okay.
Sure. Let's see. And decide what I want to. Oh, I'll just do this. That's fine. Okay. Okay, so, Fred, do you want to cleanse in here?
So that part of this I don't really understand. So I need you to explain the. I
Yeah.
understand that you can't have more than 3,
Yeah,
but
2.
Okay, I'm more than 2. Okay.
Mhm. And I'll explain how we pick it up so that it's strategic. And then Feb, I'll have you pick up. You'll have to pick up orbs also. I'll have you pick them. Actually, I could always have him cleanse because he won't need to. Let's do that. I believe in you. I think you'll be fine. It's pretty simple, to be honest. All right, so the basic idea of this encounter is to pick up these taken strength orbs, which is what that thing is right there. What that is if they are sitting in the arena, the boss will gain strength. So you'll notice above your super, it will say more gifts, strength at 10%, 20%. And as it climbs faster. So the longer these orbs are sitting out, the more strength he gains and quickly. So if you have these orbs, it's best not to die because then they get put back into the arena and they can be put anywhere, which is just more time that they're standing out here. So you can only pick up 2 at a time. So let's assign spots so that we can all understand our roles. So I see Sanctus over there. Cliff. Okay, Cliff and Sanctus are on the left. I see Skinny over on the right. Skinny, would you like to be the start and the end?
Yeah, I can be
Orb?
the start and the end.
Okay, so this orb starts the encounter, and when it's DPS, the same orb in the same spot will spawn again. So Skinny will be the one that starts it and starts damage. For us on the right side, what we're going to do is, I'm going to have Feb be the first cleanser. So what that means is Fred, he needs somebody to cleanse. So we're going to make the boss choose you, Fred, to cleanse. So the boss only cleanses people that have 2 taken strength. So on the left side, when the orbs spawn in, they always spawn in 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So we have 2 people on the left, each will pick up 1. So they only have 1 taken strength. Fred, we're going to have you pick up 2 on the right side, which is going to force the boss to take you into this like vortex thing and not them. So Feb knows exactly who he's got to cleanse the first time. So Feb, in order for you to cleanse, you have to pick up this Eye of Riven's taken essence. So if you have done VOD before, or VOW, you know in the third encounter, the running counter, you have the taken essence.
Right.
So it's the same thing. That mechanism is the same thing. But it comes off the Eye of Riven, which is a taken captain. And it can spawn on either the left or the right. So you're just gonna, once the orbs spawn in, Fred's gonna pick up the first 2, which makes him the target to be taken by this vortex. And you gotta find that Eye of Riven. Now there's only 4 spots that it can spawn in. So on the right side, it can only spawn right here. And it can only spawn right here. Okay?
Okay.
And then over here, on the left side, same thing. It can spawn up here, or it can spawn down here. So as soon as you see the orb spawn in, you're running around trying to find that Eye of Riven and picking up that essence. Once you pick up that essence, Fred is then going to tell you when he gets taken or put in this vortex. Basically, he can't move. He's kind of stuck in a little tornado. You're going to walk up to him with that essence and press your grenade button. Now, what that does is it cleanses him from that vortex. So the cleanser steals the taken strength that Fred picked up. So Feb, you are now picking up his taken strength, and now Fred is cleansed in order to cleanse somebody else. So a cleanser can only cleanse somebody if they have no taken strength. If you have a taken strength, you can't cleanse somebody because you're gonna die. All right. So
Gotcha.
now Fred has none, and now you have 2. So you don't have to pick up any orbs because you can only hold a maximum of 2 orbs. So, so I will pick up the second 2 on right side since Fed can't pick it up, and Fred has to cleanse, so he can't pick it up. So what's going to happen is Fred is then going to find a new Eye of Riven, because they spawn every time the orbs spawn. You'll find a new Eye of Riven, pick up the essence. Now it's a little harder for Fred, because now you will have Sanctus, Cliff, me, and Feb, who all have 2.
Yep.
So now you have to figure out. We have to tell you, hey, we're over on the left side at the bottom, and we have to tell you where we're at. You will have about 18 seconds to get over there and cleanse them. And the cleanse is your grenade button. Whatever your grenade button is, just get up next to them, press your grenade. And that will cleanse them. So when you cleanse them, again, you're going to take their taken strength, and they are now free of any strength. They don't have any. Now, at that point, that's all the orbs that spawn in. So it's 2, 4, 6, 8. There's a total of 10 orbs. So there's going to be 1 person that won't have any. Once we pick up all the orbs, you only have to cleanse 2 people for a rotation, so that's the second cleanse. This thing will spawn again in the same spot. Skinny will pick it up, and that will initiate damage phase. So here's damage phase. Damage phase is over here at the back of the stairs. The boss does not move. He stays in that spot the whole time, but his eye beam's a pain in the ass. So damage will be here. Bubble will be way up against this door, so make sure your back is up against the door. Pop your bubble, and well will be placed at the base of the stairs. Your crit spot is the glowing bubbly crap on his back. So you have a huge crit spot. And halfway through damage phase, you're going to see these axiom bolts, which are those tracking bolts he's going to shoot from his back. If they're tracking you, just take a step back into the bubble. Those axiom bolts kill you faster than the well can keep up. So just take a step back, let it hit the bubble, move forward, continue damage. Any questions? This boss is a 1-phase boss easily, so I'm not even going to explain what happens if we have to do it again. So,
Yeah.
Any questions on what your roles are and what the objective is?
Nope.
No?
No, simple
Perfect.
enough.
Easy. All right, Skinny. So those on the right side can stay on the right, and then those on the left will stay on the left. Ready?
All right.
Easy thing for you, for Feb. Once you pick up your 2 on the right side, if you come down here, that way Fred knows exactly where you're going to be taken at. He knows where to spot you quickly.
I'm cleansing first, right?
Oh yeah, you're right. You're correct.
Yeah.
Fred, you're going down there. Just kidding. Reverse. Change the name. Okay. Kill the baby ogres. And I'll let you know when the orbs spawn in.
I just watched the big ogre just step on the child ogre, and it was hilarious.
Aw, squish baby ogre. Alright, orbs are spawning in. There's always one that spawns on the top and one on the bottom. Go ahead and pick both of those up. Yep. Perfect.
There's an orb that hasn't been gotten on the bottom.
Got
There it
him.
is.
Alright.
Yeah, and I'm
Nice.
gonna stay
So
down
you
here.
can pick that up and wait till he gets taken.
I'm taking.
Alright, so he's taken. So you're gonna go over to him and press the grenade button. And you're gonna notice you now have 2 taken strength. Fred, you're gonna notice you
Yep.
now have 0. So
Yep.
you don't pick up that orb that's over by Sanctus because that's an old one and there's a timer for how long you can hold it. So you're gonna have to get a new one.
There's a top right. There's an Eye of Riven.
Is there? Okay, well we'll
I
save
think so.
it.
I saw
Oh
the
no,
yellow
it's
bar
a
shooting at
vandal.
me.
It's a vandal.
Okay.
Alright, so Eye of Ribbons always spawn when the orbs spawn in. So we just gotta wait for the orbs to spawn. Okay, orbs are spawning in, so you're taking ribbons will spawn in.
It's a vandal.
Yep, so you may have to go to the left side to see. Yep, they just killed one over on left. Do you see that timer?
Yep,
You
I'm
can go
going
pick
for it.
that one up.
Alright, Sanctus is entangled. He's on the
Okay.
left side on the bottom.
Perfect. So what's your
Okay.
timer, Sanctus, so he knows when to get there?
Got 9, 8, 7,
I-
6.
Yep, and hold your press your grenade. Perfect.
I'm good.
That's it. Now kill the rest of the ads, and this is going to be DPS in a second. We just got to wait for that one to spawn for Skinny, that one that started the whole thing. Alright, it's spawning in now. We can jump in the back for DPS.
Alright.
Skinny can pick that up. He can
DPS is
bubble,
up.
and then Well can spawn right in the middle.
Well, let's
So
go.
you are shooting his bubbly glowing stuff? You can go ahead and
He's facing
super.
real weird.
Yeah, he's just facing us, so that's okay. Alright, here's those Axiom bolts. Do you see if you look straight up? Keep shooting. Good job. That's it.
Alright. Easy peasy.
You don't hesitate to reach into the deep.
And then I'm gonna have you guys both
so
read for
brave.
Volt, because if
Those with conviction
I know
made
Fed
fast
said
with
he's had teams that have struggled with the running part at the end. Actually, Volt is what you're running. So real quick before, well, hold on. Once we get up here, there's going to be a beam of light that you can jump into.
We
Don't
need to
jump
go to
into
the right,
it yet.
Sanctus.
I'm going to
Yep.
explain it. Yeah, those that need that have that glimmering key, you can go get that chest. It's going to be in the mountain to your right. If you don't have a glimmering key, it won't open for you.
I don't think I do. Yeah.
Okay, so you see this beam of light right here?
Mm-hmm.
So this is actually the hole you drop into at the very end, and you're gonna walk up the stairs to deposit the heart right here.
Wait, where'd you go?
Right here. So you would deposit it right here. So when
Hold
you
on
get
a second. You're ahead of me. Just a
oh,
second.
you're Fred over here. Yeah. Just don't go up the beam of light. So I know a lot of people get confused. So basically, you're running the vault all the way down to the treasure room, because all those little statues are where the treasure chests are. Does that look familiar?
Oh, yep. Now I know.
Okay, so
what you're showing.
when you drop down that hole, this is actually the hole you drop down to, and this is where you deposit the heart. And then if you turn around, all your chests are right there.
Yeah.
we're
So if you're
just
the
going-
last one with it,
Yeah,
then that's where you pick
we're
it.
just going backwards right now. That's all. And I'm gonna have you guys read, because another thing, when you're running on the last part, you actually come out this door, and what's gonna happen is you will either go to the left or the right, depending on what door is open. Otherwise, it would have like that black wall. If it's to the right, you're gonna go into tree, and then keep going up against the wall to this door. Make sense? And then same thing over here. If you come out this door and it makes you go to the left, you're going here into this door. And this is
Okay.
where there's going to be a phalanx, so it's going to make you run through here. And then you'll come out to this side. And then again, there'll be another phalanx here. This is all for the last encounter, just because I won't be able to show you this again. And then this is the hole I'm talking about that you guys will fall down into.
Mm-hmm.
That's basically the run. That's half the run right there.
So when you come
So-
out the door, you just stay on this. You just basically
Yeah.
do a U-turn.
Stay on the wall,
edge.
basically.
Yes, stay on the
Okay.
wall. So if you're going left, you go left, left into the wall. If you go right, you go right, right into the wall. Both hallways will lead you to this hole. It just
Okay.
depends on what's open.
Gotcha.
Okay, so for this encounter, add control weapons, whatever you want to use. It's entirely up to you. No, it doesn't matter what supers are. because there is no boss fight in here. Basically, what we're doing is depositing these orbs into these plates based off a charge that we're going to read to figure out what each plate charge is. So, Feb, I'm going to have you read for stairs. So we call this place stairs because it's the only one that kind of has like a staircase. This one's rock because of the giant rock. And then this one's tree because of the tree. Okay, so you'll read for stairs, and you'll have a defender that's behind you, killing the ads that are behind you. Hold on, let me post a picture because I feel like it's easier with a visual to explain. Okay, so in general chat, I just posted a picture, and we're going to use this as an example. Okay, so you could see stairs, rock, and tree. That's what they see. Okay, so if you're stairs and when you stand on the plate, once we are all on the plate, this little orb will have 3 symbols just as it looks on the picture. Okay, so but your symbols may be different. So so for stairs, what we have to do is figure out, when we're reading, we have to figure out what the charge is for each of the plates that are here. So there are 3 plates for 3 of the rooms. The charge is either going to be penumbra or antumbra. So penumbra just means left, antumbra just means right. Okay. So what we're going to do is you're going to read your middle symbol first, Feb. You'll start the read, and based off this example, your middle symbol is diving bird because it's a bird diving downwards, so we call it diving bird. Your middle symbol is the key to the charge of one of our plates. So you hold the key to somebody else's plate charge. So you're calling out your middle symbol for somebody else. So you're going to say, I have diving bird. So somebody's going to have diving bird. So on this example, rock has diving bird. Now, that diving bird is the symbol to the left of their middle symbol. So that means left is penumbra, right? So rock plate is penumbra. So now we know what rocks is. Rocks is penumbra. Now we got to figure out what the charge is for the other 2 plates still. So rock is now going to read their middle symbol to give us the key for our plates. So rock will say, I have 2 circling fish. And it looks like trees has 2 circling fish, but it's to the right. And right is antumbra. So trees we now know is an antumbra charge. So now we know rock is penumbra, trees is antumbra. But we still don't know what stairs is. So we have now trees is going to read their middle symbol, and it's going to give you your plate, which is, let's see, 1 circling fish, which stairs in this example has it to the left. So stairs is a penumbra charge. So now we know stairs and rocks is penumbra, and trees is antumbra. So instead of to make this easier to remember, we can just remember what plate is the odded one out. So since trees is the only one that was antumbra, you'll hear us say trees is ant, trees is ant. Because if we know trees is the only antumbra, the other 2 have to be the opposite. That way, instead of remembering all 3. And the charges will change on each round. So we have to read 3 times and deposit 9 cores to these plates. Okay. Where do we get the cores? So these cores come again from those taken eye of ribbons. Again, it's the same taken essence that we've been getting. So what we're going to do is, once we read and figure out the charges of the plates, all of these rooms will be blocked off by a blight wall, and 1 room will be open. So if it's your room that's open, Feb, first, you're going to come into your room, and there's going to be ads in your room. Fred's going to help you clear, or not Fred, Sanctus, Skinny, or Clifton, one of them will help you clear clear some ads in here. Your Eye of Riven, after you kill a little bit of ads, will spawn right here.
Mhm.
Kill your Eye of Riven, and it drops that orb. You pick up that orb. Now, once you pick up that orb, the way you came in through your door is now closed. So now you need a way out. So they're going to tell you what door is open. So if they say rocks, you're going through that hallway to get to rocks. If they say trees, you're going through that hallway to get to trees. So
Okay.
you're just going to travel through, and then you're going to come out out of the other room. When you pick it up above your super, it will say what the charge is. It will say either Antumbra or Penumbra. And then based off the call out, we said trees was Antumbra. You're just going to walk onto the plate on trees and press your grenade button. If you live, we read right and you deposited correctly. If you die, then we didn't read right, and the callouts were incorrect. Other than that, that's it. So you have to deposit a total of 3. Everybody will get one. So once you deposit, now somebody else will get theirs. They'll run around to the next door, deposit theirs, and so on and so forth. Once everybody deposits their first core, we will then get back on the plates and read our new symbols. So for the symbols, there is a diagram on what we call those symbols, because there are 4 different kind of fish. So if you say fish, I'm not going to know what fish you're talking about, because there's 4 fishes, there's 4 dragons, there's 4 snakes, and there's 4 birds. So the more descriptive you are with the picture, the better it is. Like if you say fire breathing dragon, they are all breathing fire, except for one. So yeah. So
do you
like,
have a picture of what they look like?
I
and what you
do.
call
I
them?
do.
Okay.
I do. I will post it.
Now, if you say stripper dragon, that's pretty common. 'Cause
Yeah,
there is
I
one
can
out
see
there
that
that's
one on
shaking his
there,
ass for money.
Yeah, or 69 fish, we say, which is the 2 circling
69
fish.
fish.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I mean, I'll know what you're talking about if you describe it.
I like, there's one that I use when I personally run this. I call it Doggy Bird, and it's the one that's got its ass in the air.
Doggy bird.
Oh,
Yeah.
or dragon with spear through neck.
Yeah,
There you go.
dragon through the
See?
spear.
Oh, well, actually, no, you said bird, so that's wrong.
Doggy Bird.
All right, so I just posted what we call them.
Oh, Jesus, this is way worse than Val.
Well, there's 16 in here. So you could say, to make it simple for the birds, you could say bird on branch, bird flying left, bird looking to the left, because there's one just sitting there looking to the left, or diving bird. Then you got infinity snake, 8 snake, double down snake, and cloud snake. For fish, you got fish jumping out of water, fish swimming, just swimming fish. There's one that's swimming. One circling fish and 2 circling fish. And then for your dragons, you got 1 fire-breathing dragon to the left. You got a dragon holding spear, dragon with spear through its neck. And then, what dragon am I missing? Missing another.
2 tails?
Dragon with 2 tails.
Alright.
So, as descriptive as you can get, most likely what will happen is that I'll say, hey, I don't have a dragon at all, which means Fred will have a dragon. So we can just deduce it to that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Alright.
All right. Any questions on what's going on? Further explanation? Fred, it's going to be the same for you. I'm going to have you read on rocks.
Yep. And so we have to dunk 3 buffs 3 times, so 9 total.
Correct.
Is that what it is? Okay.
Yep. So you'll per call out or per read, everybody will deposit 1. Then we'll read again, find the new charges, and then we run around. Everybody deposit 1, and then again we read, find new charges. Everybody deposits 1. So
Okay.
since this is your guys' first time doing it, I'm going to keep track of what's Penumbra and what's Antumbra. But as we get going, I really suggest getting a post-it note when you do this, because the first time doing this sucks ass. Trying to remember and also read at the same time when you're new to it. But if you could just, like, if you had a post-it that had, that said rocks, trees, and stairs, and you just put an A or a P next to it, that makes it so much easier so that you don't have to remember, so you're writing it down as you're calling it out.
Mm-hmm.
But luckily we got a PC player, so he's gonna type it. We
And
ready?
we're reading the middle one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah, so Feb, you're gonna read the middle one first to give us the key to ours. And
Got it.
eventually it will come back to you where we'll make a call out. You'll be the last one to figure out what your charge is, because since you're reading first. But we'll figure out what your charge to your plate is by the time towards the end.
Okay.
So you'll read the middle one to start it off, which will give us the charge to ours.
Got it.
All right. So I'll walk you through it. Here we go. So jump on your plate, and you'll stay on your plate. Trust your teammate that he's going to kill those ads. All right. So what's your middle?
I got circling fish.
Okay. So I have one circling fish to my right. I have two circling fish.
I have 2 circling fish to my left.
Okay. So I'm Antumbra. You're Penumbra. What's your middle, Fred?
Bird on branch.
Is that your left or your right, Feb?
Oh, to my right.
Okay, so I'm right, Feb's right, Fred's left. So Fred, you're the only left, you're Penumbra. Rock is Penumbra. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, so Feb, your room is the first one that's open, so you can go all the way in the back there and go get your Eye of Riven when he spawns in, kill some ads, and he'll spawn. And then you'll pick up that core, and we'll tell you what room is open. Yep, he's spawning in now. So you'll kill him. Good, you'll pick it up, and you're gonna go
You
to
come into
rocks,
rock.
which is towards Skinny. Yep, and then you're gonna see a charge above your super. What's your charge?
Penumbra.
Okay, so we said rock was the only pen. So you're gonna stand on this plate, because that's the rock plate, and press your grenade. Perfect, that's it. So, Feb, if you notice...
Alright, Fred, you have to go in, and the Eye Riven just spawned in the back.
Yep.
So, Feb, if you notice, see how this plate has a wisp, and so does this one, and the one you just cleansed doesn't? That means those two still need to be cleansed.
Alright, you're going to your left, Fred, you're going towards
So you're gonna
trees.
tree. Yep, Fred, you're coming to tree.
The
so
other
we
way,
already got
the
rid
other way.
of... Yeah,
The other one?
towards Ashley.
Yeah, this
tree
way.
is Ashley. Yep. There's a knight somewhere.
I got
We
him.
got him.
Okay, perfect. So Fred, we already got rid of the pen, so any of the other plates you can do. So you can
Yep.
do it right here at tree if you want.
Yep.
Just
Going
stand on the
tree.
plate, press your grenade. Alright, and then I'm coming to stairs. And by the way, if you're running through the tunnels and those phalanxes get in your way, you can shoot with it, just like you do in Bow. Just so that they don't knock you around. Alright,
Oh,
so that's
shit.
our first one. So we did good. So go ahead and you can get ready to stand on your plate again. And we're going to do this all over, same thing. So trust your teammate that they're going to defend for you and not get you killed. So go ahead, Feb, what's
So
your
that
middle?
fish jumping out of water.
Okay, so that's mine. That's on my left. I have two-tailed dragon.
Two-tailed dragon is on my left, and I have a downward bird.
Okay?
Yeah, that's on my right.
Okay, so me and Fred were left. Feb was on the right. So Feb, you are Aunt Tumbra, because right is Antumbra, and you were the only one. So stairs is Ant. The other two are opposite. Does that make sense? Just making
Yes.
sense a little? Yeah.
Yeah, at first it didn't, but this time around.
So to make things a little quicker, also, you always have to have an Antumbra and a Penumbra charge. So since me and Fred were Penumbra right off the bat, you can already, you don't even have to continue reading because stairs then has to be Antumbra.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's good just for reading purposes. Alright, so Feb, it's trees that's open this time. So you can come on to me. And then what's your
I am
charge?
Penumbra.
I've got
Okay. So you can
So I got
deposit
either one?
anywhere but stairs. You can't deposit upstairs because that's the Antumbra.
So you can just deposit here. Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, and then I'm gonna come to Fred. So Fred, your door should open right now.
Yep, it's open.
And I have the Antumbra. So I'm gonna deposit upstairs. So Fred, once you kill
Oh, that
your
worked out well.
ribbon, it's gonna open to stairs. And you're gonna deposit at rock.
Did you deposit it stairs?
Yeah, because I had
Yeah.
Antumbra.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, so Fred, go to stairs, and you deposit. The last one to be deposited at is rock.
Okay, so mine.
Yeah,
Easy.
and then we'll read again for the last time. Perfect, good job. Alright, get back on your plates when you're ready. And same thing, Fred, you started off.
I got the 2 circling fish.
That's on my left,
Okay.
and I have a bird on a branch.
That's on my right. I have fish jumping out of water.
It's on my left.
Okay, so I was the only right, you guys were both left. So I'm Antumbra. So tree is Ant. Yep. So another little hint for you guys, just a tidbit.
Trees
I
are
mean, you'll
blue.
learn this as you go. But once we figure out where the rotation is, like if it starts at trees and it goes to rock, it will then go to stairs. Like it goes in the same circle, and it will
Okay.
continue in that circle. If that makes
it's
sense.
either clockwise or anti-clockwise.
Yeah. So that's kind of how I know where your door is gonna open. Like
Got
this
it.
one I won't because I don't know when where the rotation is. The first one I won't know.
Stairs.
Stairs.
Okay,
It's going
so-
left.
Yeah, so it's gonna go to the left. So it will go to since I'm going from tree to stairs, it's then gonna go to stairs to rock. That's kind of how you know. Okay, so I have 10, so I can deposit at stairs. Okay, and then Feb, you will go to rock, and we'll see what your charge is because we still have 2 charges out. Yep. Alright, and then do you have pen number or
Yeah, no, I'm
Antumbra?
Antumbra.
Okay, so you're
You're
gonna
going
go
the
to
right way.
rock.
Keep going.
Yeah, go to rock towards Fred. And if you have Antumbra, you're depositing at tree. Which means Fred, you're gonna go to tree, deposit at rock.
Okay.
That's all that's left. Yep.
I got it.
Is this a time thing?
It
Yes.
is. So your vault security mechanism right there, that's your timer. And
Yeah.
we're way ahead of schedule because he's already done. We had a whole minute to go.
Positive that rock.
Yep.
Going.
Perfect. Good job. That's it.
Good shit.
Damn.
Also, I found out because I was curious and I tested something. If someone's having a hard time reading, 2 people can stand on a plate.
Oh, and this is the door you come out of to go to this door. So when you come behind this door is that broken up platform place where it's like all that blight floor that burns.
Mhm.
This is the door you come out of, and this is where you go right here.
Okay.
So you'll
let's see which one's
you'll
blocked
see
off.
this. Then you're gonna see if it's left or if it's right, and then you're gonna go into the hallway that goes underneath where you came out of. Make sense?
Yep.
That's why I
Yeah,
wanted you guys
Yeah,
to
yeah.
run.
Anybody ever notice that looks like a face when you're standing here?
What?
Oh, I see it. I do
What's
see
that
it.
face? The
Yeah,
mechanism
it just
in the
looks
middle?
like a helmeted face, like the
Oh,
whole
yeah, it does.
every bit of it, like
Yeah,
their
it's
mind's
like a-
eye is opening.
Oh
Exo
yeah, I
face.
see that. That's creepy.
And it's just kind
It's like an
Creepy.
alien. Looks like the
Creepy.
witness.
of ooh.
He's everywhere.
Alright, so this is ribbon. Alright, so
If you
the
got your
strap-
reverie on, throw it on.
Yeah, any Reverie Dawn gear you have,
Oh
please
yeah. Let
put
me.
it on. That stuff will boost your DPS and make this so easy. The reason for that is the Riven's Curse buff. It boosts damage to taken by 25%. Riven is taken, so that will boost your damage. The more pieces you have on, the more it stacks. So hunters, what you'll need for this one is golden guns with the Celestial Nighthawk helmet. Just because we don't want to hit any of the eyeballs, so we need something that's a little more precision shot that won't do a lot of AoE. And then for weapons, Xenophage, and then the rest really doesn't matter. And then make sure, hunters, you have your dodge to reload, as damage phase is only like 7 or 10 seconds long. So the quicker you can reload, the better. And then Titans, Xeno with the Acting War Rig, you will never have to reload.
Reverie is my only Reverie piece is a chest piece, so is
That's
Acting.
okay. That's better. Oh, that's right. Put the Axiom on. It's not worth it. You're okay.
Okay.
But yeah,
Okay.
so now you know, Fred, if you go out and farm the Reverie Dawn, you need all the other pieces other than the chest piece.
Yeah, that's the story of my life. I need the only one I don't need is the one I have, right?
I know. It's okay though.
That's the one I have to.
Yeah, okay, and then I need someone to do a tractor cannon too. Let's see. I guess I could do it.
I could do tractor cannon if you'd like, but I've got the Actium War Rig.
Yeah, no, I'd rather keep you there.
I can do tractor cannon, which I probably don't have what I need.
That's fine.
What's Titan Super?
We only need one
Whatever.
bubble,
You're not.
but,
Yeah, just whoever
I've got it
the
already.
bubble is. Okay, Cliff's got the bubble, so it doesn't matter, Fred, because we're not supering the boss anyways.
Okay.
Well, you aren't.
Yeah,
Other
'cause we-
classes, yeah, other classes could, but Titans, they're just
What-
bubble buddies in this one.
What type of damage are we doing? Or taking, sorry.
Um,
All of it.
yeah. What do you mean? Like
Well, like, should I be putting solar protectors on, the void, armor of the dying star?
Oh,
Yeah.
I think.
Or does reserves stack? Like, if I have 2 copies of machine gun reserves on, do I get credit for 2, or is that?
It used to. I haven't done it in a while, but it used to, yeah.
Let's see if it
could.
works. Let's see if it works.
I mean, you could put resist mods on if you want to. If you're not a person that typically dies from the random ad, then I don't think you
I mean, I have
necessarily need
100 resilience, so.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. There's some people that die from a thrall beating them in the back, and then there's other people that just live through everything. So it just depends on the player. It's like one of those things. Know your player. Know your player base. Know your skill level. If you feel like you can do it with no resist mods, then by all means, let's get the extra DPS. But I'd rather you live
Gotcha.
if that's the case.
Is this, last question would be, is this scout rifles or submachine guns?
Neither.
Neither.
I mean, like, you're going to be doing boss DPS. There's going to be other ads that you may have to deal with. So whatever you feel comfortable with when you're killing, like, taken shield guys, and that's
Yeah.
probably your only issue that you're going to come across.
Yeah. Like, these ads are pretty squishy. Like, you're not going to come across anything
Yeah, I just
crazy
didn't know
in
if it was
there.
going to be close stuff, or we're going to have to be taking out snipers.
There are some hobgoblins, but we'll take them out as a team. If we stay in this crystal room, which is on Cliffside, because if you notice, there's crystal on the left and trees on the right. So it depends on what room the boss sends us to. So what's going to happen is we're going to stand on these plates, which will bring us down to where Riven is on the bottom floor. And there's
Okay.
a staircase that's going to be right behind Cliff. We're all going to hurry up and get into that room. There is a time limit before that door closes. If that door closes and someone doesn't make it in there, it's going to be a wipe because we need every DPS bullet that we can get. So just make sure you're running towards Cliff. When you fall, you can float, but you can drift as you float. So just kind of drift towards Cliff. There is a hole at the bottom in the middle. So just be aware of that. Once we get into that room, we're going to determine whether Riven is gonna start in that room or start in the tree room. If DPS is going to be in the crystal room, you'll notice there's a door that looks just like that door behind Cliff. And if you see the Riven shadow, it kind of looks like there's a serpent that swims right past. If you see that, that means damage phase is going to be in the crystal room. We want to see a shadow because we don't want to have to teleport to the other side.
Okay.
If we don't see that, there is a spot where we will stand up against a wall that will make us join allies, and it will put us right where you're standing. And you're going to come to the right, up over here, and this black wall actually won't be there. And we will drop down into the tree room. Again, we teach the cheese because, I mean, trust me, you don't want to learn it the real way. If Bungie makes it easy for you, you thank them and take it. So we teach the cheese because it's the easiest way to do it. So yeah, so you'll jump into that room. The only thing is when we teleport into that room, everything's already going to be spawned in. Riven's going to spawn in right away, which means we're not killing any ads. We're just getting right through that bubble into the well, and you're going to start shooting her mouth. So she's going to open up her mouth and open up her eyes. We don't want to hit any eyeballs because that's going to instantly wipe us. So don't hit any eyes. You're just going to shoot the blight gook in her mouth. We just got to get 90% of her health bar. There's a little tick mark on what we got to get to. Once we get to that, she teleports us into a phase where we have to do a little jumping puzzle. If you die in that puzzle, don't worry about it. Only one person has to make it and collect this orb, which then will teleport us back into this room to finish off the last 10%. Okay?
Okay.
And then I'll explain the rest as we keep going, because the rest is kind of dumb. It's just dumb. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Any questions on what's going on? Tractor cannon, you're the tractor.
Mm-hmm.
So you are extremely important on making this work. Tractor cannon, the way it works is that buff lasts for, I think 12 seconds. So you just gotta shoot the boss. You'll know it worked if the boss shimmers purple. And that buff lasts 12 seconds. So if you have another fusion, you can use it. Otherwise, damage phase is so quick. If you just want to rapidly shoot tractor cannon, you can do that.
Okay.
Just as long as tractor cannon is applied, we'll get that big damage boost. So tractor cannon, you will actually be in front of the well, up towards where the boss is. So the boss comes out of a door that looks like that, and this same little wall is going to be right here. You're going to be kind of up close. Just be careful when she originally comes in because she shakes her head and you don't want to get smacked by her jowls because it will annihilate you. So just wait till she comes in and then you're going to look up and kind of shoot her in the mouth with the tractor cannon. Okay? The faster you apply that, the more damage boost we're going to get. Alright, so let's try it. So get on a plate, any plate, doesn't matter. But we're going to drift towards Cliff once we fall down. So there's one over here, friend, towards the front.
The cliff drift.
All right.
Alright, once we're all on, it's going to lock you in, and you're going to fall down. It will catch you, and then start floating towards Cliff. Yep, just watch the hole in the middle. You don't want to fall in that.
I fell in the middle. Sorry.
Wow.
Alright, just wipe, because we need everybody.
Guardian down.
Man, Fred, that was our first wipe.
I blew it. Damn it,
It's okay.
Fred.
What an asshole.
No, you're good.
Okay, so this is the area.
You're good, you're good.
Clutch it.
Oh,
Clutch
what?
it.
I'm like staying in the
A
well.
two-man cheese.
I'm like, why am I not dying?
Da-da-da.
Okay, repeat.
This is like
First
the worst
wipe of
one
the
to be
night.
on.
Not bad.
Alright.
And make sure your Xeno's reloaded, because the game likes to screw you and not reload your stuff when you rally. Alright, now you're just gonna drift along the edge. All the way to cliff.
Gracefully. Gracefully.
Good
I
job.
made it.
Alright, and then we're not gonna go all the way into that room. Remember, we're looking for that shadow to see where DPS is gonna be.
She's not here.
There she
No.
is. She is.
Oh,
Stay
yep,
here.
she was
Yeah, I
late.
was gonna
She's-
say, wait, she does it when the hobgoblins come in. Alright, so we're gonna stay here. So real quick, kill the ads, and I'm gonna explain what you guys are gonna do. And I'll let you know when to do it. So Bubble will be placed up against this wall right here on me. Well will be placed right in between the flower beds here. Tractor cannon, you'll be on the upper edge of the well. Kind of up over here, and shooting the mouth of the boss that's going to be right in front of you. Damage phase is only like, I don't know, 10 seconds or so long. I mean, if that. So it's going to be rapid fire. Every little second counts. So, Feb, what you can do is, I don't know what you're running for super. What are you running for super, by the way?
The golden gun.
Okay, 12. Place tractor cannon. And then, yep. And then you can super.
Keep shooting.
No, we're a little low.
Just missed it.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I
Well-
was late.
well
I didn't
needs
know
to
we were
come
going
back
in
a
to
little.
start.
Well, I was too close. Well needs to come back a little bit.
Ooh-wee.
I stopped shooting when she closed the mouth too, so
No, yeah,
I just gotta
don't
keep shooting.
stop. Don't
Yep.
stop shooting the mouth until it wipes you. Because you could still squeak it in between her lips. It still counts. But yeah, so that's how quick damage phase is. So that's why every second, every bullet counts. But yeah, so you'll be on the upper edge of that well. So what you can do is, just to get that extra damage, Fed, hit her with tractor cannon, make sure it connects, and then you could pop your super and shoot her in the
Okay.
mouth, and then go back to tractor cannon. That way, at least, you know, you got your super in there.
Yep.
Alright, ready?
Ready.
Other than that, we were really close.
Yeah, I think I was late on the tractor cannon getting in there. Didn't
Yeah,
know we were
that's
starting
okay.
damage right
Maybe
then.
just a little. Make sure you're reloaded, everybody.
Alright, towards Cliff again. Hopefully she's in there again. If not, we gotta teleport, and when we instantly get into that room, Bubble needs to be placed on the way. And then Well needs to be placed right away once we get in there, because Well's gonna last longer than the damage phase anyway.
No.
Okay, follow me. Come up against this wall. It'll say joining allies. Let it count down. And then you're gonna go right to your right. And
Towards
now
Sanctus.
this wall is open. So we're gonna jump down here. And then we're gonna jump down one more time, but before we jump, wait for everybody. Because the ads spawn the moment somebody goes down. So just wanna make sure everybody's ready. Alright, go ahead and jump down. And then catch yourself.
Bubble is gonna be
so-
on left.
Yep, run through the
shit.
bubble, so it's gonna place it right now. And then Well right in between. Yep, perfect. Now we just wait. Alright, golden gun ready, tractor cannon, now. Perfect, nice. And it's got the debuff, perfect. And then just keep shooting, keep shooting, don't stop. Perfect. Alright, that's it. Stay in the well. And she's gonna teleport us. Just kind of follow the leader. We're gonna kill the ads as we go so we don't get knocked off. If you fall off and die, it's okay. Not a big deal. Only one person has to make it. And we're gonna go up to this one. That's okay. We can res you when we get to the other place. It's a lot of back and forth jumping. Alright, Sanctus is gonna go get that orb, which is gonna teleport us back into the main room. Alright, and we can res Fed. Boss is gonna spawn. We're gonna shoot the last 10%. Now this is what I didn't explain because this is just kind of the dumb part. She's gonna collapse and open her mouth and we're running down her throat to shoot her heart.
Hot.
Yeah.
She
So
is
here we go.
the throat goat.
Oh god.
Alright, so that black thing, yep, shoot it. And we're done. Nice.
Look at that.
Alright, now it's Fed's favorite part.
Mm-hmm.
Doing good, doing good. How are you?
Yeah. Just
Fetch the heart.
really hope I get chosen first.
I'm gonna take
Who
a
is
piss.
chosen? I don't know who it is. I didn't read it.
Don't we don't know until they pick up, right?
No, we know now.
No, we know now.
It'll say
It,
Fate's
it'll
chosen.
say Fate's chosen above your super. If you don't
Yeah.
have it, it's not you.
It's not me. God damn it.
I hate being Fate's chosen. I
It's
don't want to
me.
be Fate's chosen. It's Cliff. Okay, so weapons and supers, it's entirely up to you. I just recommend using supers that travel with you. Just because we are not sitting still. This is basically a 2-minute relay race to the chest. So, whatever you want to use for that. Once your loadouts are all set, I can go ahead and explain what we gotta do. You do not need Reverie if you have it on.
Survivability
you.
armor. High resilience.
And I'm gonna put Stompies on so I can run faster. Okay.
Yeah. High mobility, high resilience. I'll take that.
And then here's a rally. No.
Alright.
Alright, y'all ready for me to explain?
Mhm.
We good?
So when
Alright.
do we shoot oracles?
Why do we shoot oracles? I know, you hear the oracles all the time, right?
Did we lose someone?
I don't know, did we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I don't know. Who did we lose?
I'm not sure. There's
Oh
someone
no,
not showing up on
Fed's
my map.
gone.
No,
I'm
Fed's,
right. No, I'm right
no,
here.
Fed's right here.
Are
He's standing
you?
on the
Where?
he's standing on the flag. We got 6
I
men.
just
Oh
left.
my god, I don't have, you don't have a name above you, and you don't
Yeah,
have a
I
dot
do.
on my thing. You're glitched out. It's okay. Okay. Man, I was like, oh my god, he left!
That would have been so funny.
I thought it was going so well.
Thanks
You
for the
blended
ride.
in with the little things really well, because you don't have a name tag above you. It keeps glitching out every so often. Oh, now it's back. Okay. Oh my god, that was so funny. We are in the stomach of a monster. Okay, so let me explain how this works. So that little thing is Riven's heart. We gotta bring it all the way to the chest room. So, Cliff is Fate's chosen, which means he's gonna be the one that's running the ball. The game randomly chooses people to pick up that ball. So since I'm not Fate's chosen, I can't walk up to it and hold square and pick it up. So only the person chosen gets to pick it up. So Cliff will start it off. What's going to happen is he's going to run it all the way out to the tongue of the boss, and leave it on the tongue. You don't want it to roll off the tongue because then that's when bad shit happens. There are little checkpoints along the way where we're going to make the runner stop. So it's an easy pass and go. So he's going to bring it to the tongue and he's going to transfer out. When he picks it up, he's going to have a timer of like 18 or 15 seconds. He's going to count down that timer. Reason he's counting that out is one, those people that are in that other phase on that island, and two, for us to know not to get too close to him when he counts down to 0. When he's holding that ball, the more time he has, the bigger that blight dome is over him. If you are outside that blight dome, you get this thing called creeping darkness. If you get up to creeping darkness times 10, it's going to instantly kill you, or in a sense, bring you into the other phase on that island, which means we lose a runner, which means we also are restricted on possibly making it to the end. So we want everybody to make it to the end, or at least run the ball. So what's going to happen is as that timer comes down, that blight dome is going to keep shrinking until it's its own personal bubble. In order to cleanse your creeping darkness and reset it, you have to go through that dome and come back out. So I always tell people you are running as close to the runner as possible, and you're killing ads along the way. You do not have to clear rooms, you just need to clear a path to get them through. So stay as close to the runner as possible. When they count down to 3, you back off, let them teleport out, and then you're going to run through the ball holding square. Sometimes the game is very slow on telling who is next to pick up. So to eliminate that issue, you run through the core holding square. Only the person that's supposed to pick it up is going to pick it up. Okay?
Okay.
And then you just keep continuing. Once you run the ball, you get transferred into this other phase, which is just a giant island. This island has those taken essence orbs, just like the ogre encounter. Again, same thing, you can only hold up to 2. What you're doing is, when you get in there, since Cliff is going in first, he's our time booster. So you guys on the other phase are able to boost the time of the runner so they can keep going. So the way you do that is there's going to be orbs on that island, and the amount of orbs on that island are based off the amount of people in that island. So if there are 2 of you, there's only going to be 2 orbs that spawn. So since Cliff is the time booster guy, since he's the first one to go in, you guys, everybody after him, are going to pick up 1 orb right away. You can only boost the same runner once. So once you boost somebody, you can't boost them again until the next runner picks it up. So you guys are going to pick up an orb right away and leave Cliff 1. The last orb to be picked up boosts the timer of the runner. So if we boost the runner too soon, and he only counted down to 10 seconds, we only gained 5 seconds of a run. So he's going to pick it up down between 5 and 3 seconds, okay? So once he hears between 5 and 3 seconds, he's going to pick up that last orb, which then is going to boost the runner's timer back up to 15 seconds. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And you guys are just going to keep doing that until we cycle through everybody, okay? If you are not sure where to run, you already know the last half of that run because I just showed you. But the beginning of that run, we shouldn't have an issue because there should be somebody there. But if you feel uncomfortable or you feel like you might get lost, let me know. And if I'm in that other phase, I can always kill myself and switch my view to look at you so that I can direct you on where to go. Okay? So once you get to that spot I told you where you deposit the heart, you're going to hold square to deposit it. Okay? Any questions? No?
I don't think so.
Okay. So biggest thing here is staying as close to the runner as possible until they count to 3. Once they get to 3, you back off, wait till they teleport out, run through the core, hold square. Okay?
Mhm.
And then Cliff will direct you on the island. Okay, so if you all are ready, we can do it. This tunnel's a pain in the ass, just letting you know. So, because we're all trying to get out of the same little corner. So, all right, let's do it.
Aye, aye.
All right, so you can kind of see the Blight Dome kind of now. It's kind of like a shimmering wall. But he's
4,
just running it to the
3,
tongue.
2, 1.
All right, back off. Back
Back
off.
up, back
Back
up,
off.
back up,
Back
back up.
off. Now run through it, hold square. Run through it, hold square.
I got it.
Perfect. Now you're just going to follow me. I'll run in front of you so you know where to go. There's going to be a timer above your super.
Yep. 10.
Hey, slow down real quick. I got bumped back. Alright, we're
5,
good.
4, 3, 2.
Perfect.
15.
Keep going. And we're going to go to the left. There's a door to the left on the wall. Up ahead a little.
7, 6.
And you're going to
5,
stay in that room to the
4,
left. We're not going to
3,
jump over.
Shit.
2.
I got
Stay
too
right
far
here.
behind.
Back off. Okay, pick it up. What's your timer?
Duck, you're muted.
Just pick it up. I can tell
4,
he's low.
3.
Yeah.
Whoops. Sorry. Counting again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I got it. We're going this way. We may not make it, but I'm gonna keep going for just practice sake. There's a Centurion there. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Four, 3, 2, 1. You just gotta run through down the hole. Give him as much time as possible, and we're done. Everybody pick up their orb. What's your timer?
I am glad you did not eat her word.
5,
Pick it up.
4.
You're good. You can pick it up.
3.
He's down there. I can hear the text.
Yeah.
That's it. We're done. Good job, guys.
Nice.
Is that a one and done?
One and done.
Architect of
That was the first time that I have ever ended it, so I wasn't expecting it to slow the camera down when you finish the fall. I was like,
Oh, you never been to the end running it? It's never been.
No,
you?
I've always been inside.
That's funny.
I don't think I
Yeah,
Hey,
just
I
throw
got
you
my
down right
glittering
there.
key.
That's why when you jump down that hole, you always say jump together. Because if it becomes your own personal bubble, we're in trouble. And you never jump down until you're boosted. Or you pass it before you jump down. Because otherwise, if they get teleported out, it just falls to the floor. And you have to wait to get it. Does that make
Damn.
sense?
Yeah.
So there's checkpoints on when to pass. So you always pass at the tongue. You always pass right before the broken platform. Then you pass somewhere in between the vault run. And then you pass right before you jump down the hole. All those checkpoints. That way it's no mistakes. Anybody to get 1K?
Nope.
No one got excited.
False.
So I take that as a no. Okay. Well, good job, guys. That was good.
No, thank you so much
Thanks
for
for
the
the
run.
run, guys.
It was a good run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that
fun.
was easy peasy.